Alright, hello, welcome back to Bianca's Tarot. I'm gonna be reading for Kourtney, Kardashian, and Scott. I'm not gonna butcher his last name, so I'm just gonna say Scott. Yeah, I don't really watch the Kardashians. Their show, I've seen it here and there. I actually, like, out of all of them, Kourtney feels the most authentic to me. I like her a lot better than if I had to just be superficial, right, and just judge like every other person in the world does. The vibe I get from her is just a little bit more authentic, maybe because she doesn't have all the plastic surgeries and whatever. Scott, to me, he seems really funny. What's his sign? I feel like he's like a Gemini, or he has like a witty sense of humor. He made me laugh a couple times through clips I've seen in the show. But yeah, they're not together anymore. I think she's dating that Travis guy, right? He has a podcast, I think. So yeah, they seem to be in completely two different ways of life, but on the show they do hint like of them getting together, and it does seem like there is something to their relationship. But let me stop talking, let's get into it. So what's the general energy like right now between these two? What's the general feel between them? I got the moon. Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, for a couple that's broken up, it does feel pretty raw still. The moon card is telling me there's hidden emotions that are not expressed. One of them or both of them feel really lonely or secluded, or because of them not being together, there is a sense of isolation. Five of Swords, I feel like not communicating the best, feeling a little bit defeated, like they didn't get their point across clearly. Why is the moon here? Eight of Wands. I think something ended because somebody was really impulsive. And I feel like somebody did impulsive things, their actions and their words that they didn't mean. One of them feels like they are moving on, but there is a sense of like they just feel really alone. Five of Swords. It's like an unequal feeling, like you gave somebody more than they gave you. Somebody just accepted something because they were tired of feeling like they always had to win in the arguments. It always felt like somebody had to win. It always felt like a competition. And it could be over the children, and they didn't agree on financial things within the children. It always felt like somebody had to win. At the base, I have the Knight of Wands. And what's the general energy like between these two right now? Big happy changes. Meditation, bring answers. One of them feels really alone right now. Look for a sign. Somebody just took this, and like there's general energy between them is kind of like, I feel like one of them is like, I feel like they're both pretty sad about it still, but one of them is way more, has accepted it way more than the other one. I think somebody in this is like, still feels like pretty alone. There's a sense of sadness. So I'm gonna ask about let me ask about her, because she's in a relationship, right? So how does Kourtney feel towards Scott deep down in her heart? Three of Cups. I think she's friendly with him. She would love to be friends with him for a long time. I think they've always had a great friend thing. She feels like things are completely different now. She would have never expected things to have been like this, but they just are. She is focused on this new love interest I see, but she also still has a love for Scott. Yeah, she loves him, but it's more in like a family way and friendly way. She feels like things are completely different. Like, she's kind of like, wow, who would have thought this? We would be here. There could have been something that happened unexpectedly with Scott as well. That's kind of surprising to her, but it doesn't feel completely bad. Even the tower usually means like a big shake, but I feel like it's just how she's looking at the situation. The Queen of Wands. I think she is happy with this guy, but she's looking at this guy as the Page of Cups, and I feel like she looks at Scott as the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there's definitely way more love for Scott just because he is family. But this guy is really new and fun. She loves Scott, but it's just like in a different way. I don't think she's bitter. I just think she's taken aback, and she's kind of realizing now like how different things are than what she thought it would be. So let's use this. How does she feel towards Scott? Kourtney. I hide behind material things. She feels like he is materialistic, but I feel like she feels like she's materialistic as well, which isn't a big surprise. I'm reading for a Kardashian, right? I'm afraid to contact you. I feel like she does worry about him and wonder about him, but it could be maybe that she's in a relationship that maybe the friendship feels tampered now. It feels a little bit awkward. I want to tell you how I feel. She has a lot of love for him, and I think maybe the last time they spoke, it was a little bit not like really that cordial. So she kind of wants to come back around and still remind him that she loves him, but it's a little bit awkward, I think. I know that I crossed the line with you. She could have crossed the line with him or said some things in some way or did something with the children. I feel like she's wants to speak to him and remind him that she feels nervous actually to speak to him. I just felt like a nervous thing in my heart, like running into an ex. She kind of feels nervous to speak to him because she's in a new relationship, I think, and she's nervous because the last time they spoke, it wasn't the best. And at the base of the cards, I have death, so I do feel like it's like more or less they're friends, or she sees him as a friend, she sees him as family, but things kind of, there was like an unexpected argument, and she just feels like this whole situation is unexpected in general. So she's kind of like just taken aback by everything. Like, who would have thought we would be here? Oh, is this? All right, I'm gonna do the other deck, and I'm gonna do this deck. All right, so how does she feel towards Scott deep down? I hope you're happy. She wishes him the best, yeah. I know you're watching me. She feels awkward knowing that she's in a relationship now. I don't know why she feels a certain way if they're broken up. What did you want from me? They could have recently had an argument over money or the children or something else, and it's making her a little bit nervous to reach out to him at the moment. I don't know how to let you go. She does love him, but it's just more of in a way, it's more of in a family way. I'll get into why they broke up or what the issues were later. Yeah, that's how she feels for him. That's how she feels towards him. It's pretty clear cut. Let's do how he feels towards her. Oh yeah, he's moving on. He's moving on to calmer. He feels it's best to move on. There's issues with money with her that he's not happy with. Is there the child support thing? I'm hearing child support. There's something with money that he's not pleased with. Seven of Wands. He feels like he has to defend himself with her. He's moving on. He's accepted. I feel like he is kind of in a bachelor phase right now. A little bit. I said the same thing with Liam and Miley. And you guys can tell me he had a girlfriend all he wants. I know what my cards say. He's moving on. He could be dating Yeah, he's moving on. He could be dating a couple of potential people, or he could be in a relationship as well. I know he's with that Sophia girl. He's definitely, there's other people, there's other females around him. It could be something with the kids. I got the Page of Cups. Something financially with the kids. Does he pay? I mean, they're both rich, so I'm wondering what the issue is, but it's saying there's an issue with a business or money with her that he's not happy with. 8 of Swords. Yeah, he feels like he has to defend himself with her all the time. And he feels stuck with her. Like, he feels like he can't ever... Like, he's like, give me a fucking break. Like, he's like, kind of like, I always have to fucking defend myself. And I'm hearing I have to defend myself over and over for things that have already happened. And he's upset about the money. And there's something with the children. I'm going to do this deck first. How does he feel towards her? I feel like he's a little bit angry at her. Or he's a little bit frustrated with her than how she feels. She doesn't feel as... I feel like she's forgiven. Like, she doesn't feel too... her energy is different. I pretend that I don't care. Yeah, he could be in a relationship or dating, but I feel like... yeah, he does care about her deep down still. I understand you better now. I think he's coming around to this new thing they did, or is there something with finances? I feel like he understands where at least he's trying to understand where she's coming from. I never want to feel that way again. He's tired of feeling like he has to defend himself. And he's tired of feeling like he feels stuck. And there's an issue with one of the children and money. I hope you're happy for me. Yeah. He does still care about her deep down. He's trying to understand her. There's a slight hiccup with the money, though. I don't think it's something huge because they both are financially in a great place. But it could be just something he doesn't agree with her on, with how they're dealing with the finances for the children. He doesn't agree with her. So how does he feel towards Kourtney deep down? I hide behind material things. I keep getting that. I mean, it's a Kardashian reading, right? Yeah, that's pretty explanatory right there. I know I was a distraction from your pain. That's deep. He feels like he was a distraction sometimes in the relationship from other things she didn't want to deal with. You and I were too young. He thinks they were way too young, and now, like, he's saying, like, he's upset. He's like, because she brings up things. Like, this is literally me connecting with his energy. She brings up things I did when I was completely, like, young. Like, she brings up things I did when I was, like, a fucking baby. So he doesn't think it's fair. I want to be more than friends. He still cares about her deep down. I think there's a small part of him that would take her back. But he also, he also feels like he always has to defend himself with her, and she doesn't get over things. So it's like, that's why they can't be together. I think he's dating, but he hasn't really found that one yet. So I'm going to ask, what were the issues in the relationship? What was the issue? Queen of Cups. Strength. Yeah, there was infidelity. There's something with her. She actually has fertility issues as well. Or there's something with her being a mother that affected. I think when they had children, that's when things kind of weren't well. But I feel like she could have had fertility issues, or there was an issue with her being a mother in the relationship. A lot of integrity here, though. Like, a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. 7 of Swords is not being honest and feeling stuck, and somebody getting away with something that they know they shouldn't be getting away with. It could be due to somebody, a love offer, somebody younger, leaving somebody out in the cold, doing something behind somebody's back. Who did this? I feel like Kourtney knew about it. she was really heartbroken about it. It happened for a long time behind her back. She emotionally withdrew from the relationship and considered new options as well, but kept her faith and optimism for this working out too. There was really a fight for this relationship, but I don't want to be biased and say that he just cheated. Did she cheat as well? Three of Wands. I feel like she flirted, but I feel like she was always waiting on him to be the best he could be. I felt like she was always waiting on him to grow up. And it feels more on his side. I hate to, I don't like to read with a bias, but it doesn't surprise me that there is infidelity on his part. Because there's a whole story here. Not turning down love offers, leaving somebody left out in the cold, feeling stuck, not really being aware of your things, being defensive. This is on the other person involved, or this is just Kourtney putting her wall up because of that. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, betrayal. Could have been her finding that out. Two of Swords is kind of like her ignoring her, or not knowing what decision to make. Him being indecisive as well. Six of Cups is coming back, things starting again, optimism, hope, but ending up waiting. That's really the story. That's really a story. Also, the issues with her becoming a mother, or somebody's mother. Is it her mother as well? I feel like there's something about an issue with a mother figure. Could be her mom. They have issues. There's the females in this family, there's an issue with mothering. Like, I feel like she has mommy issues, or there's like an issue with her being a mother actually caused issues here. I don't know why though. So let's get the truth, the dark, cold hard truth. What are the issues in this union? Let's get more information. I'm waiting for an apology. Yeah. I feel like she was always waiting on an apology for him. I want to tell you so much, but it's like they had so much passion and emotion as well. I feel like they could talk for hours. That never left. I lied to you, but he lied. He wasn't honest. She wasn't honest as well, but I don't think she was, fucking other men, and I'm not getting it. I feel like he was accepting love offers and lying to her, but they would still come back around to each other. It's not the connection that went away. It's more of, integrity and maturity. I understand you better now. I think he realizes that now. They were really young. Yeah. Let's get another thing for the issues in this. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Something happened when she was a mother. I don't know what happened when she gave birth to the first child, or something with a mother figure. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. They always had great chemistry. That never left. They always had great chemistry. Go slow. Take the time to know each other. But I feel like they never took the real time to know each other, and someone wasn't honest, and I feel like it was him. And secrecy and lies. Immaturity. Acceptance. But there's an acceptance of it now. I think they've accepted it now. Their story. Lots of passion, lots of emotion, but as well, he came into this relationship, not being the best he could be. And she went into this relationship. There's something, I feel like there's an issue with her mother and her being a mother as well. I'm picking that up because I'm asking, and I'm feeling like that's that answer. Okay, so I guess now I want to ask, I guess it's the big question, right? Will they ever end up together? Because I know they're in relationships, but will they end up together? I'd say yes. One of them really wants to. I think the children would love that. I think it would look, it's something with the pub. It's weird. I'm getting a sense that they would, but it would just be for show. Like, it would be fake. Like, for publicity. For, like, a publicity thing. It wouldn't be real. The Chariot is a yes to this answer, but then the Five of Wands is still conflict underneath. Page of Pentacles could be something to do with money, and then I got a child. I do think the children would love that. But I'm also getting a sense of, like, Six of Wands is just for the show. The look of it, and then the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords is disappointment again, and another ending again, because somebody's just not being honest. So it's like, yes, but it could happen one day, or it will look like it one day, but it's not. It's just for show. It's just for, like, it wouldn't be real, because there's still conflict, and the real cold hard truth is that they would still be over. And the Seven of Swords is, like, just lying. It's a lie. It would be a lie. So so I think I'm gonna just ask, because I don't have too many questions. I don't know these two that well, so I don't really have that much to ask about them. I'm just gonna ask about, like, so I'm gonna ask if Scott is in a relationship, or, like, what's going on with his love life right now, and how will it be in the future. His love life, like, Eight of Cups. I think he's moving on or walking away from a relationship. I do think he has care for this person. This person could be walking away from him as well. He feels conflicted about how he feels about walking away from this person, or them walking away from him. There's a potential new love interest. This person is walking away because of money, or it feels like it's because of, why would it be because of money? Something about their career? It's a really weird reason, but it's saying it's because of a transaction with money. It's why they're walking away. What? That's one of the weirdest answers I've gotten for why somebody's walking away in a relationship. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. It's my sister. He feels like he's in limbo with this person still. There's a person here that I think likes him, a new potential person that likes him way more than he likes them right now. Or there's potential for a lot of emotional connection here. Doesn't feel like this person. I feel like this person is walking away because of a transaction with money. That's such a what? Like, that's not even a real reason to end a relationship, but that's why. So let me get what's going on in his love life. Go slow. Take the time to get to know each other. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like they don't really know each other that well, this person and him. That strictly sexual, this connection is passionate and enduring. Yeah, it feels like he's more in the, like, sleeping around type of thing. I don't think there's anything serious. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. I feel like could be an ex coming back around, or someone he's familiar with, and they already have a lot of emotion towards him. Doesn't feel like Kourtney, it feels like somebody else. And then I got friendship. This friendship is leading to something more. There could be a friend of his that's actually, there could be potential for something serious with the Nine of Cups. But right now he's kind of stuck on this, like, flimsy girl. I don't know why he's even stuck on her, because the reason why this person's, or he's leaving it feels like she's leaving him because of something over money, though. But that's such a stupid reason to leave a relationship, like, because she didn't like the way money was being exchanged or something, or I don't know. These celebrities, they live very different lives. Let me ask about Kourtney and her new man. How's Kourtney with her new boo? How does she feel with him? She has a lot of compassion for him. And I keep getting the Page of Pentacles. I think the kids love him. And I feel like he's introducing her to new things. He makes her feel really youthful. She feels like, although she's waiting on a lot of things for him, he is a really fair person. He's really considerate towards her. She has a lot of compassion for him, and she feels like he makes him feel like he makes her feel like she can open up her heart again. And she wants a lot of long-term things with him. She even wants a kid with him. She wants way more than him right now, and she's a fire sign, right? So they can be really fast in relationships. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Lovers. It's really passionate. It's really passionate. So let's see her love life. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. She feels like she's waiting on more things from him. Fate. This is a destined partnership. She feels like it's fate that they're together. Patience. Everything. She just has to be more patient with him. I don't think it's that he doesn't want to go give her these things, but she's like so completely sure. Like she just wants the whole 9. And she's waiting for him to give that to her. So maybe it's children, maybe it's a ring. I mean, I have the 10 of Pentacles here, so ultimately that's what she wants right now. But I just think she needs to be more patient with him, because I don't think he's not doing it on purpose. It's just, you know, people move slower than others. So what's the overall future looking like with these two? With these two in their union, whether they're friends, co-parenting, like how are things going to be with them in the future, in the near future? Ugh. I still see conflict between them. Somebody's still going to feel hurt. They're still both going to be disappointed. It's not looking well. I don't think they're going to be speaking. It still seems unhealthy. It doesn't feel cordial. She's going to feel like betrayed from him or heartbroken from him. From Scott. I think she will have a child pretty soon. I think it will be with this guy that she's with. I feel like she will be pregnant again. She will have a child. It could be a girl. Could be something with the money thing. It's coming up, the King of Pentacles. There's still going to be a big, massive block between them. And I got doesn't feel energetically like great. At least I'm talking about in the near future. I'm not saying 50 years. She's still feeling hurt. She's going to feel really hurt from him. Heartbroken. There's going to be a child coming her way. It could be on Scott's. She's going to have one more child in this lifetime, but I really would warn Scott about how he's dealing with females right now, because there is a pregnancy that wants to come through here, either on his side or her side. And from what I was reading with his thing before, I really would be very careful if I was him. I would be very, very careful. And I got the 10 of Swords or the King of Pentacles. He's going to be going through his own ish of a disappointment. She's going to feel disappointed from him, but I feel like there's going to be something happening. I really would warn Scott with who he allows in his life like that. He's attracting really flimsy people. I really would be advising, but it's still going to be a bit of a block between them. Let me get these cards, and I'm drained now. Like, I want to go to sleep. This reading is... Their energy is pretty intense. It's up to you. Trust. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, I think he needs to listen to his intuition more. I'm getting he needs to stop something that he's doing. It's not going to end up well for him. I got trust. I feel like they are going to try to work on trust, and the Empress is the mother card, so I feel like there's a female that can help them out with communication. I do feel like there's a pregnancy or a child wanting to come in. I feel like she will have one day, but I'm also getting a message to warn Scott about the females he is around and messing with. That could be a warning from him too. And it's up to you, card. I just feel like she feels like she's gonna feel like there's something that's gonna be up to her, but it's gonna be kind of heartbreaking, or she's gonna be upset about it. And I got in the near future. So yeah, lots of things happening with them in the near future. Thank you guys for watching this reading. Personal readings are available on my website. If you don't like live readings, you can get a reading in the video recording like this. Just check out my services in the link below for more information. I've noticed that there's been a lot more support on the channel lately because of the celebrity readings, which makes sense. I mean, people are nosy, right? I just want to say that I don't do these readings like, I'm not trying to become like Wendy Williams here. I don't do these readings to pry. I really, the whole main thing is like, a lot of us put these celebrities like on these huge pedestals, and from what I've learned with tarot, you can't keep comparing yourself to these people, because underneath it's not as it seems, and they just are humans at the end of the day. They just happen to have more success with money and fame than the average person does. So when I do these readings, it helps me kind of become more compassionate and not become so surface level, because you really have no idea how people are behind the scenes. And these love readings that I do, if you watch them, they're not always the best. It's not this perfect fairy tale like you guys think. And I'm a Scorpio moon, so I'm really all about the unknown. So I just wanted to say that, because I know people are really getting interested in the channel, and I was really I was more focused on like pick a card readings for this channel, which I still will do, but I noticed the celebrity ones are becoming way more thing. There's nothing wrong with that, but I just wanted to make that clear. Like, I'm not really into that world as it may seem, because I'm always doing celebrity readings. I just see them as people, like how I read for anybody else. So take that for what it is. And yeah, but thank you. I'm almost hitting my goal. I have a certain goal I want to hit for this channel for subscribers, just to gain some sense of community here. And it feels like that's actually manifesting into reality. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please comment any requests that you have, and I'll put it on the list. And yeah, so bye guys.